Nwaka is the name of my father. Jina la baba yangu mzazi. Alizaliwa huko Kiela Ikolo. And so that's where I get my name from. And of course, Nwaka is born from Mr. Mwaka Mwaipopo. Nwaka, those are my actual names. By the grace of God, Mungu amenibariki. Nina mke ambao anaitwa Joyce Ntepa Nwaka sasa, naye wazazi wake walitoka huko Suma, Tukuyu. Mungu ametubariki na watoto 4 wasichana, and nina wajukuu sasa 3. And I have a ministry which is called Living Water Global Churches and Restoration Bible Churches. Here in Tanzania, it's called Restoration Bible Churches, and worldwide, it's called Living Water Global Churches. Tunapatikana huko UK, America, Australia, South Africa, West Africa, hapa Tanzania na Zambia. And I'm the overseer of all the churches. Briefly, that's Nwaka. I moved to Zambia in 19... People laugh when I tell them I decided to go to Zambia when I was 3 months. My parents went to Zambia late 40s. They were working in the mines. Walikuwa wanafanya kazi huko Kitwe kwenye migodi huko, kwenye mines za shaba copper. And kaka zangu na dada zangu wote walizaliwa Zambia, alafu wakarudi wakaja wapo hapa Tanzania. Lakini mimi, mama yangu alikuja Mbeya kwenye likizo, maternity leave, nikazaliwa pale Mbeya. That hospital was called it was not the Rufaa Hospital now, so that's where I was born. And so then I went back. Yes, so all my brothers and sisters were born in Zambia, but they came back. Wakarudi, wapo hapa, wengine Kiela, Mbeya, Dar es Salaam. And but for me, my mother came here on maternity leave, and so I was born here. I'm happy I was born here. And then I went back when I was young, and since then I have been in Zambia for all these years, but I have maintained my Tanzanian citizenship, and namshukuru Mungu kwa hiyo. Watu huko Zambia wakiniona, wengi hawajui kwamba mimi Mtanzania. Wanafikiri mimi Mzambia kwa sababu nimesoma huko primary school, secondary school, college. Lakini marafiki yangu wote na serikali na viongozi wanajua kwamba mimi Mtanzania, because I'm proud of my identity and I'm proud of who I am. Yes. It is a privilege and a challenge. Privilege because it's a great honor. Challenge, it puts a demand on me to seek the face of God. Sio kwamba unakuja tu, unasimama mbele ya watu, unaongea, unafundisha. Tuna mengi ya kufundisha, lakini lazima usikie neno ambalo linatoka kwa Mungu la wakati. Lazima uwe na neno la wakati. And so imekuwa ni privilege, alafu imekuwa ni challenge, lakini Mungu amekuwa mwaminifu miaka yote hii. Mungu amekuwa anatutoa kwenye hatua nyingine, anatupeleka hatua ya juu. Tunamshukuru Mungu. I can say that many people don't know him yet. Many people don't know him yet. And they have heard about him, When I say many people don't know him yet, I'm not talking about the people in other towns. I'm talking about even the people who are with him. They don't know him yet because of what God has put in him for the nation, for the body of Christ. And I really believe the real Bishop Kameta is about to be revealed to be a big and great blessing to our nation. And kitu kimoja ambacho kimenifurahisha sana, ana moyo mkubwa. Afikiri tu dhehebu yake, ana moyo wa mwili wa Kristo, the body of Christ. Regardless of your denomination, regardless of where you are found, you may be Catholic, you may be Moravian, Lutheran, he loves you. And if you are born again, he will take you as a child of God, and he wants to be a blessing to you. And so I believe he is a blessing to Assemblies of God, but I also believe he's a big blessing to the body of Christ. Alafu ni baraka kwa nchi yetu i Tanzania. That's a very, very good question. His Excellency President Magufuli, it's like he stays in Zambia. Kama anaishi kule Zambia, the way people talk about him in Zambia. And it's not only in Zambia. I was preaching in Swaziland, now called Eswatini, and South Africa. I travel a lot. His name has gone. His name is being talked about for good things. And I think he's a model. And people begin to say, where was this man? Did he just drop from somewhere? But we are very grateful. Personally, I'm very happy for our president. You know, we have been praying for this nation. Me, I'm Tanzanian. Although I stay in Zambia, tumekuwa tunaombea nchi yetu. And kwa sababu nchi yetu ina potential kubwa sana. Alafu hatutaki tuwe tunasema tu kila wakati potential. We want to realize it. We want to walk in it. And I know this man was sent from God. Bila shaka, no question, no doubt about it. God gave us this man. And you may have voted for him or not voted for him. The fact is, God gave us this man because Tanzania needed a man like him who has a passion for the nation, who loves the people, who loves the poor, and who wants to make a difference. And what has made us, what has really touched me so much is kwa miaka michache, 4 years, to see the changes. My goodness. Talk of the airline, Air Tanzania. I came flying, Air Tanzania. I used to go Addis from Dola, Ethiopia, Addis, from Addis, Dar es Salaam. Dola, Nairobi, and then spend 4-5 hours, then come here. Now I came straight to Lusaka, Dar es Salaam. And in Lusaka, to see Air Tanzania, those labels made me feel proud. Now, it's not a small thing. In 4 years, and it's not only the airline, and many more other things which are happening in the nation. And so mimi nawaomba wa Tanzania kwamba tuwe tunajivunia viongozi wetu, and especially when God gives us a great leader. And he's there for a short time. He's there for a term, whether it's 10 years and so on and so forth. Let's encourage him. And so for me, honestly, by the grace of God, I know he's a human being. He may not be perfect, just like me, just like you. You are not perfect. But let's not dwell on the shortfalls. Let's dwell on the positive things. I'm not saying that is perfect, not at all. Because even you who is criticizing him, you are not perfect. Even me as a bishop, I'm not perfect. But let's dwell on the positive aspects. So for me, he is a great leader. And as a nation, tuwe tunamwombea kwamba Mungu amlinde, God protect him, because you cannot be such a great leader without attracting enemies. And but our president should not be afraid. The Lord our God who called him shall keep him, shall protect him. Yeah, na asante sana. Namshukuru Mungu kwa kunipa mke, Bishop Joyce Nwaka. Amekuwa very very supportive, amekuwa very understanding na watoto. Sio rahisi hii huduma ya kusafiri, and sometimes I travel with my wife, but you cannot sometimes afford to be with her all the places everywhere. It can be too much for her. But I just want to say that I really appreciate my wife, Joyce Nwaka, and my 4 lovely daughters. And some other daughters, the elder ones, are married. They are busy with their families, but especially the little ones. So I'm very, very grateful for their support. Kwa kuwa wamesimama na mimi, wananiombea, wananitia moyo. And pastoring is not easy. Sometimes it can be very challenging. But to have a family standing with you is a great blessing.
Chomoza, a hub of hope.